Sofia Kenin names the two active WTA players that she looks up to as role models. Sofia Kenin has reached the final of the Charleston Open for the first time in her career after she beat Amanda Anisimova via retirement. Kenin was thrashed by Coco Gauff in her most recent match prior to the WTA tournament in Charleston getting underway, but appears to have put that defeat firmly behind her. After overcoming the likes of Belinda Bencic, newly turned Australian Daria Kasatkina, and Anna Kalinskaya, Kenin finds herself in her first clay court final in nearly 5 years. Sofia Kenin names the two WTA players she looks up to as role models. The last time that Kenin was in a clay court final was at Roland Garros in 2020, where she lost in straight sets to now 4-time champion Iga Swiatek. When looking back on how she has changed since then in her post-match press conference, Kenin explained that she had matured a lot as a person from the 21-year-old that also won the Australian Open that year. Kenin also paid tribute to compatriots Jessica Pegula and Madison Keys, who she admitted that she looks up to. "I mean, I've matured, growing up a bit," said Kenin. "I mean, 5 years ago, I was kind of like in my head maybe in a different state of mind, but now like I've matured, I see, I look up to Jess Pegula, Madison Keys, maybe that's a little too mature for me, because I feel like they have a lot of life experience. But obviously looking up to them and seeing, the values of life and seeing how things work, so they're my role models, and of course a lot of people, not just them, not taking anything away from anybody, smiles." Kenin will need to put any admiration she has for Pegula to one side for the time being, as that is who her opponent will be in the Charleston Open final. Sofia Kenin reveals her goals for the clay court season. After reaching her first final of the season, Kenin has already won more matches in the first part of 2025 than she did throughout the entirety of last year. When speaking about her goals for the clay court season, Kenin targeted a seeded ranking for Roland Garros to help avoid some of the challenging draws that she has recently faced. "I mean, obviously I would love to be top 10, but realistically I'm trying to get seeded for the French, because my draws at the Grand Slams have been absolutely not the best," laughs, said Kenin. "So it's crazy, so I'm really hoping to be seeded because then I have a guarantee I'm not going to get the worst draw possible, so that would be great. But yeah, just play every tournament, do the best I can, which I'm doing, and keep the positive vibe, energy, everything that I've been doing in preseason and been transforming it for this year. I'm 34 in live ranking, by the way. I've done my homework thanks to Steve Weissman. I told him at Tennis Channel Desk that I'm keeping track, so we will see."